80% of direction is face angle. So how can we influence the face without changing your golf swing? We can move the ball where it should be, a little forward of center, which is pretty good there. Now in your golf swing, you have the tendency to close the face at address. This backswing is fine. Your stance is a little narrow. I think your ankles should be directly underneath your hips. So maybe just widen it out just a fraction. Not much. We don't need much. Maybe an inch on both sides. And then here's really where I want to go. You turn back and you got a big slide here and you tilt. Now you got a lot of flex in that front leg. It should be more an extension. Now, do I want to change that right now? No. I'm just letting you know that's one thing that you should be practicing. You want to practice, getting that lead leg into extension. That's going to help your path. The reason is you slide underneath the ball, which drops the club in behind you even more. So when you collapse your lead leg, your left hip doesn't turn. And you have what's called early extension. So your pelvis actually moves forward toward the ball, which drops the club even in further behind you. So that's one thing that, in your motion training exercises that you do maybe 5 to 10 minutes a day, you're going to work on straightening that lead leg. So get in your impact position with that lead leg full extension. Straighten it out. Take it, come down slow. Now straighten the left leg. Yeah, like that. That's what I want you to hit balls doing. Like short shots, maybe 50 yards. Just working on that feeling. Now, is that a swing thought for the golf course? No, do not do that on the golf course. No internal cues relating to body parts or things you want to be working on the golf course. The things you want to do on the course are opening your shoulders and opening your stance to get the desired path. Your path being 9 degrees, we want to cut that down to 3 or 4. And we can do that with setup. Moving the ball up and getting your shoulders open. Open means to the left. Yeah, so your feet are going to be at the left edge of that bunker, and your shoulders are going to point at that yellow flag. So essentially, to compensate for a lot of lateral shift and a lot of what we call side bend, you have excessive side bend. To compensate for that, we're just going to open your stance rather than change your swing. I think we can get the desired effect by doing that. The takeaway is the other thing we're going to talk about too. And that's another thing that'll change your downswing. And